1, 2, testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. Right. So it looks like this is going to work good. And then this. Delete. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Hey, good to see you here. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. From here on out, we're going to be doing readings over here from the computer. But, of course, the collectives will be still going back there. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Hey, the audio isn't great. Okay. Let me see if I can switch the audio. It's better when I'm directly in the mic, like this. Does it sound better? Audio is fine. Okay. Hey, Shiva, good to see you too. Yeah, I'll make sure then just to keep it up more. Perfect. Good. Good thing this thing can go far. Okay, good. I'm getting used to the way that this whole is going to look up now because I've been used to my phone setting. So it took me a little bit to figure out how to set up the webcam specifically. This is my first time doing a YouTube live with the webcam. You guys like that? I'm honored to have you here. Absolutely. We'll give it a good minute and let everybody get in here. Let's go ahead and move this over as well. Normally, you guys can only see my full office when I'm on Twitch, but now you guys get to see the whole thing, the whole shebang. Yes, there are free readings. We do a great blend of free people and the super chat and subscribers or members. I do plan on making more of the podcast episodes. I just have to find the time to do it. But absolutely, I really want to make more time to do those. Absolutely. So the vibe, I'll go ahead and explain to you guys the breakdown of how you can be eligible for reading. Okay. So you have three options. I might want to move this over here so I can just look at it versus. I've had it here for so long, I'll just go back and forth, right? Well, you have three options when it comes to getting a reading from me. Number one, the completely free. The audio is wobbly. Okay. Let me lower this a bit. Is this better? Okay. This is the option that you guys have when it comes to the free readings. I need you to put your name, your zodiac, in a yes/no format question. That is going to be what puts you in to be able to receive a live reading. Now, they are picked by random. They're not guaranteed. By you going ahead and being in here and being a subscriber and making sure that you comment those 3 things will make you eligible, though, for it. So make sure that we follow those 3 things, okay? I need your name, I need your zodiac, and I need a yes, no format question. Here are some examples. You can ask, is this person my soulmate? Am I gonna get a new job this year? Is spirit, um, calling me to a specific area, like, to, like, anywhere, to Australia, to the UK, to anywhere. Those are the type of questions that would be considered a yes no format. So if you ask something like, what does spirit want me to know right now? With peace and love, I'm going to keep on scrolling until I see somebody that has aligned with those 3 criteria. All right. The next option is the super chatters. If you choose to be a super chatter, I'm going to promise an energy exchange to you. An energy exchange is any form of one life force switching for another. And money is one of those forms of energy exchange. This is something that we all must understand in our life. If somebody is deserving of your time, there's always going to be an energy exchange. It's not always money, but there is an exchange. Here specifically, you choose to give a certain amount of a super chat, I'm going to guarantee a certain amount of cards and time that is going to be put into your reading. If you're interested in seeing the breakdown I've made for that super chatter um, deal, you can go ahead and click on your screen or scroll your mouse over the screen, and you'll see the description of the live pull up, and it will refresh you on everything I'm saying right now and give you the grid breakdown. The third option is if you become a subscriber while you are on a live stream with me, I do get a notification. And what I do for you is I give you a general card pull as a thank you and a welcome to the membership community. Okay, so what we will do is we had a few people who were super chat from yesterday that we left off on, and we're going to go ahead and answer their questions. Get this all situated. Right, this right here. Now, perfect. This. Okay. So yesterday, the first person we left off on was Tracy, and she wanted a general card pull. Okay, let's do a general pull for Tracy. And remember, guys, the YouTube lives are recorded. So if you have to go somewhere and you super chat, etc., and you want to come back and see your reading, even if you don't super chat, in general, it is going to be recorded and you can come back and have that for your keepsake. Let's get a general card pull for Tracy. All right. All right, Tracy. So right now it looks like you're more focusing on the small details of life. You're seeing that I do have to trust. I have to allow myself to start expressing that I have worries, I have fears, because in the past I let people know what was going on with my deep personal life and it backfired. But right now there's this sense of you needing help. And there's nothing wrong with admitting you need help. It is so strong to admit that you need help. And this can mean either just emotionally, physically, mentally. But the biggest thing Spirit is saying right now is you are finding out who really will be there. A lot of people say, I'll always be here for you. I'll always be here. I'll always be here for you. But then at the end of the day, actually, when push comes to shove, that's when the true colors come out. What I see right now is there's about 2 friends you need some pretty good advice on, or you need advice on something, and you have 2 pretty good friends who would be trusted sources. Alright. I'm a lefty, so honestly, I need to switch this around. It's gonna annoy me. And then let's get a pen. And we will be here for anywhere between an hour and 30 minutes to an hour today, guys. Emotionally more than anything. I got you, Tracy. All right, Shanna George, you wanted to know what are BC's actions towards you tomorrow? Well, it was today that you saw him. So this is going to be more of a confirmation for you for how it transpired. Let's see how this all played out for you. Okay, you felt like there was something about him saying he was not fully prepared. It's not that it went bad. It just didn't go as expected. The defender standing the ground. It looks like the person was not as open to receiving the truth. They were sharp. I'm feeling something that really ended up making a red line between this connection. Okay, Spirit wants you to know you did everything you could. You did everything you could to make sure that this was positive. But we can't push somebody to see the truth if they're not wanting to. This was a divine intervention. Don't think you failed today. Today you won because you stood your ground and now you can go proceed forward with confidence that you did everything you could to make it a positive interaction. And I can assure you, your masculine is going to be a warrior. Your masculine is a warrior. You're just yet to meet him. Right. Where did I put my pen? Where did I put my pen? This one? All right. All right, Michelle, you wanted to know, is the universe helping you tonight? Is the universe helping you tonight? What does the universe have in store for you tonight? It looks like last night you were knocked out like a light. I'm just hearing like in a sense of like sleeping. You probably got last night you were able to sleep more than you have in a very long time. So now your body's going into this preparation mode. Oh, you guys can see the card so much better now. I like that. You guys can see this card so much better now. I just noticed. I just looked at the webcam, but I'm seeing that Spirit wants you to know you're about to go into a deep sense of personal relaxation. You're going into a form of a hibernation mode because the winds are picking up for you during June time. Right now, there's stillness and calmity, and allow yourself to embrace this time because it looks like you're going to also receive a deep dream tonight. This dream is going to be connected to three different souls. One person is already in the astral, meaning a person that passed on is going to visit you in this dream. Another person, it is somebody that is still alive in this existence, but you're telepathically connecting. And the third is it's a soul creature, and that's how they want me to say it because it's going to be a mythical creature. Dragons call to you. And the thing about dragons is there is honestly a lot of proof that dragons are real. I mean, we have dinosaurs. We have flying dinosaurs. Why are dragons that far off, to be honest? And why do all these different cultures and places around the world worship and like have in their history things about these mythical beings in parts all around the world that they would never have any contact with each other? You're definitely receiving animal messenger guides tonight. Hey, what's up, Anisha? Good to see you. Everybody telepathically say hey to my mod. All right. Let me go ahead and start formulating the super chat. So we just make sure we have everybody in order. But this looks a lot more This definitely looks a lot more organized, and the connection's way better when it's on the phone. Start that group. I still have one more person who was a super chatter from last night, and then we'll get into some free people, okay? Okay. So Sharon, you'll be the start of our super chatters. You'll be the start of our super chatters today. Okay, perfect. And you just would like a general. Let's move this back here. All right, Alvin, you wanted to know, what should you watch out for in your next romantic connection? What should you look out for regarding your next romantic connection? Well, this is going to be somebody that is somebody that doesn't give up fast. When they say that they love somebody, when they're going to be there for them, they mean it. They're not somebody that just gets stuck to work out effects. What I'm hearing is she's going to be an air sign, that's for sure. She's going to be an air sign. And this dynamic, it looks like you should take your time together. But from the very beginning, there's going to be this whole sense of communication you've never really been used to. You're going to figure out a lot with her that maybe you didn't notice within the past relationships you had. You actually weren't kind of neglected in some of your love languages. I'm not saying that your ex partners were like terrible partners, but maybe there's a lot you've just taken complete ownership for and have not really thoughtful picture. You're somebody that only like just takes the blame and puts it on yourself. And even though it's powerful to be able to admit when you're wrong, there's a balance. You can't continue to forget about that there's other people making factors into why there's miscommunication. This next partner is going to be extremely communicative. Okay, perfect. So now we will go ahead and start with some free people while we make our first group of super clusters. Wait a second. Wait a second, guys. I'll put this right here. Okay. Make sure I had that up. Okay. Let's go ahead and start with some free people. Big Smile YouTube. Your name is Mosey. You're a Taurus, and you would like to know, will this person be your girlfriend? Is this person going to be your girlfriend? This thing keeps auto pulling it. Let's pull it back this way. Oh, I guess right there is fine. All right. Come on. Right. This is going to be somebody that becomes in a romantic connection. I see two people whose schedules are not going to collide. I see two people that are very excited to continue to get to know each other. It feels like this is something that Spirit is saying to not brush under the rug. It looks like you guys are on the right path of being in a partnership. Make sure I speak into the mic. Why is the mic doing this? It's weird. I don't even think I can switch my. Like once I'm on here, I can't. Let's see. Can I switch? See if I can go to a different. Um, Now, once I'm on stream, I can't switch to another. Maybe go here, manage. Yeah. Hmm. Okay, I'll just try to speak a lot louder. Kayla, you're a Sag. You'd like to know, is there a promotion in the near future? Is there a promotion in the near future for you? Yeah. It looks like you do have a healthy person that is like a provider, somebody that helps you be able to see the best in yourself. The boss you have is somebody that truly is not going to abuse a power. I think you're somebody that in the past has had some type of boss that made you feel like you had to literally be perfect, be perfect, be perfect. If you went ahead and slipped up anything, your chance of receiving this promotion or a pay raise was like taken away, and you're like starting all the way back over. This experience, this new job that you have currently is definitely a complete different scenario. The ego, the pressure of change can be overwhelming, but Spirit wants you to know that this is great. I do see a promotion in your near future. Just continue with this. I think I'm going to move the camera a little bit more over. Does that look better? So I can that kind of doesn't matter, honestly. I got you. Wanted to help you. All right. AM, hello. Good to see you here. You wanted to ask, should you remove the blocks or no? You love him, but he needs to put in the effort. You love him, but he needs to put in the effort. Let's see. Spirit saying with this connection, this is definitely something to let go. What I see is a person that the little differences they say that they're going to make aren't actually aligning with their actions. I can feel deeply how much you feel like you're like, I've sacrificed so much for this person. I've sacrificed so much for them, and has it just been a game the whole time? I can tell you it's not been a game the whole time for this individual. They want to deeply, deeply, deeply be what you are deserving of, but they don't have it in them. I do see somebody that's going to cycle repeat, and it's probably best for you to let this go. If you feel that even with all these blocks, all this time, he really hasn't changed his patterns. The best thing you can do is love that type of situation from afar. And if you guys are enjoying the live, please make sure to like and share. It really does help me more. The algorithm is not as much on creator sides as you guys think, probably. So we need the likes, we need the shares. All right. Candace, you wanted to know, will you have the opportunity to become a supervisor when you get back to work? Will you have the ability to become a supervisor when you get back from work? It looks like something during your when you were off, when you're not at work right now, there was something that you really, really had to get taken care of before you'd be able to bring on the responsibility of something else in your life. I see that that time of closure, business settled, has has been severed. When you go back to work, I do see the ability for you to get the promotion. All right. What do you guys think of this setup, or do you guys like the phone setup more? 'Cause if you guys like the phone setup more, I can always just set my phone up and then I guess always look through the computer to get the actual chat. You like this setup? Wanted to help you. Right. You like this setup? Okay. I should make a little poll. I'm gonna make a poll on how people like the chats, or if they like it like this or over the phone. Okay, guys. All right, let's continue to do some free people while we get our first group of super clusters. And remember, guys, the super clusters or the super chatters are guaranteed their answer to their reading before the end of the stream. Okay. Let's see. Mm, all right. Jeanette, you wanted to know, is there something you're you're wanting to know, is June the month of having something new happen, specifically for your love life? Your love life is what it's doing. You wanted to know if somebody new is coming into your love life next. Right. Is somebody new coming into your life next month? Yeah, a loose glove. Press conference, something that happens before. I feel like you already have there's a lover in your life where there's gonna be somebody returning. You're picking up on something with June, but it's not somebody you've never met before. This is somebody you've had a dynamic with in the past. You do have a new form of love formulating in June. Remember, guys, name, zodiac, and a yes no question, please. That's how you'll be eligible for the free reading. All right. Nadini, you're a Sagittarius. You would like to know, will SA be your forever friend? Does the spirit show in the cards that you and SA are going to have a lifelong friendship? Okay. So we have to remember the words forever are forever is a funny and destiny are two funny words. Okay. My universal truth is if any form of a reader, especially in a live type of reading, tells you that something 1000% is a forever and there's no shadow of a doubt, and it's not correct. You can't. People have freedom of will. We can do energy forecasts. We can say potential, and after a certain amount of experience, and you can really definitely say in a personal reading, spirit shows that this person's never leaving your life. Okay. What I'm going to do for you here is let you know if Spirit stating this shows the energy forecast shows that you two will be in each other's life for a very long time, and that graduating every single day, showing that you're still choosing to be in each other's life. All right. So I do see you continuing to be able to open new books together, new parts and life experiences. I do see the two who are like a yin and yang. You help each other balance. This is definitely more than a best friend. This is a soul tie, and we have many soul ties in our life. They're not all just romantic. Okay, this is a platonic soul tie, and I hear that it's going to take. You guys are firecrackers. Both of you are firecrackers. You know, I do see two people that can stay in each other's life, but you're going to have to be willing to be patient, much more patient with each other. You do clash heads, but also just as much as you guys clash heads, it's like the sense of like a feels like sibling love, you know? So this is somebody they're definitely stating they're going to be in your life for a long time, if not forever. But just take it day by day, okay? Okay. Honored to help you. Okay, Sally, can you please make sure to put a yes no question? So if you're wanting to know about your career or if you're wanting to know about life, please pick one and just make it a yes no question, okay? All right. Uh, I'm sorry if I say your name wrong. Zaki, Angie, Zaki. You're a Pisces, and you'd like to know: will your person contact you? Will you guys be able to be together? Right. I do see you guys being able to definitely power through whatever you guys could be going through right now. You know, this is a balanced masculine. Nobody's perfect, but this is definitely somebody you've manifested. Spirit's wanting you to definitely stick with this. All right. There's more than the possibility of you two getting together. It looks like this is going to be a formulating year for the rest of you. A lot of you are getting into physical relationships this year before summer is over. Okay. You like the old, but the change is nice. I feel that. Absolutely honored to help you. All right, Sally, you're a Virgo. You would like to know, will you have a new love coming into your life? Will you have a new love coming into your life? I do feel that there's a deep relationship that caused you a lot of fear and trusting. And it's almost like as soon as you become vulnerable with individuals, you can feel yourself shut off because it's was such a place of deep protection. Spirit wants you to know that there is going to be love that I see is coming towards May time for you. 𝗨𝗓𝗦𝗧𝗧. That love is unique. It's never been seen before. I'm seeing you've met him before right now. You have not met him before. There is a new love, and you're gonna see them in May. And you're gonna be like, "This is somebody I wanna take my time to know," but here's the thing, this person is gonna check all your boxes, and when a person really does check all your boxes and you've experienced those traumatic relationships most of the time, unfulfilled, you can get really scared that you're making it up. You're like, "Oh, this person must be hiding something. They're too they're it's not that they're too perfect, but my body just is not used to not having to be in defense or trying to prove this person's just like their energy will be like unconditional. You don't have to chase me." So what spirit's really saying for you is you do have a new love coming in. Get to know them slowly so you can learn to trust them. Because we can sometimes self-sabotage. The best of us do. No, that's just like an automatic goal I went ahead and set up. Probably should have, yeah, change it. Now all super chats are welcome. There's no limit